Hello guys, how are you? I am Jorge from Serbia. I had a lot of time without to make a video in English because I am working now more in Spanish, doing some stuff. But today I want to share to you something, 5 stuff that make Serbian culture and Mexican culture. Well, not Mexican. I am telling you because I am living from the south. I was living in the south of Mexico, Yucatan. Yucatan is where is Chichen Itza, Uxmal, 300 kilometers from Cancun. And because Mexico is so big, and we can say that in the north is not the same that in the center, and the south so east, and blah 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 blah. So I'm telling you 5 stuff that I see that we have in common between Mexicans and Serbians. Stay here. So one of the stuff is that when you here in Serbia, what I noticed is when you are going to visit your, I don't know, somebody, I don't know, your aunt, your grandmother, it's like you have to be ready that you have to go there and don't eat for 3 days before you go there. Why? Because here in Serbia, when you arrive to the aunt's home or grandmother, or when you are going to visit somebody, it's a lot of food. It's like in Mexico. Well, when I am going to visit some aunt, she's cooking tacos, chilaquiles, sopas, and a lot of stuff, like here in Serbia. You're going to visit somebody, first they offer to you kafa, then they offer to you rakia, then they offer to you some cookies, then it's coming the sarma, then it's coming the punjena paprika, pljeskavica, hoćeš roštilj, hoćeš nešto, hoćeš... The attention in Mexico and here in Serbia is almost the same. I feel a little more here like, okay, we're gonna give you the best. In Mexico, it's like, okay, I'm gonna give you the best, but man, you need something else, you can go to the freezer and to take everything, whatever you want. You can stay here to sleep, whatever you want. But in Serbia, it's more like, what do you need? Do you need what? Do you know this? Sometimes I say, hey, čovek, molim te. Ja mogu da idem. No. You are our guest, so I am like, okay, yes, but please stay with me. I want to have a conversation with you. I don't want that you stand up and give me something. Here in Serbia, that's beautiful. And in Mexico, it's like, okay. For example, I receive some friends. I have everything in my home, but I am not like, oh, do you need something? Do you need that? Do you need that? Do you need this? I say to him, if you need something, you can go to the fridge and take it. If you want to eat something, you can go out to prepare your food, or you can, no, not to prepare, or you can go out to take everything what you need. Is, of course, we have in the table, but we still have in the communication. Sometimes my friends are going to my freezer and they take, I don't know, some beer or something, and they come back. Here in Serbia, it's like, if you need something, I will do it for you. That is a difference, that is a little difference, but when we are doing that, it's a lot of food, a lot of celebration, and we feel, and we have that feeling that when I am somewhere in Mexico and I am somewhere in Serbia, I feel like I am in my own place. Number 2, celebrations. Celebrations in Mexico is like, for example, I don't know, we do everything for celebration. Okay, well, like if your team, I don't know, you are playing football somewhere and you lost, okay man, let's celebrate because we made the best and we need to drink beers. Here in Serbia, it's like, okay, this is the celebration for this, and they making party. If this is celebration for that, and they are making, I don't know, something, we are having good time. And in this way, it's like, wow, it's like so similar. For example, I see that you have, for example, from October to January, you have a lot of Slavas. In Mexico, it's not like that. We have more like specific days, for example, Revolution Day, Independence Day, Santa Maria de Guadalupe Day, Christmas, New Year. That party can be 2-3 days. New Year party here in Serbia too. It's amazing. I love to be here in the streets because the streets are in Mexico. It's more like a 24 December. It's more familiar with the family, and in 31 is to be with the friends. And for example, here I am not celebrating the Christmas, just with some friends sometimes, because, well, you have your Christmas in 7th of January. And then in Mexico it's totally different. In Mexico it's to be with the family, 24th December. and or Christmas, and in 1st of January to be with the friends, to be in the streets. Not in the streets because we don't have that kind of celebration. Well, we have that celebration in Cancun and Playa del Carmen because it's more touristic. It's more like, yeah, party. But here in Serbia, what I love is that in 31 of December, everybody's outside, everybody is getting fun, everybody is enjoying the day, like the last day of the day, like the last day of the year. So that is something that is so common. I saw that when you become a father, you have a celebration. In Mexico, it's not like that. In Mexico, we are more like close, but then we come close with some friends, and yeah, we have a little celebration. It's not like here that is with Raki and everything, and it's totally different. The weddings, I see the cars running with the flags. It's here in Serbia with the flags, and everybody's enjoying because your friend or you are getting married. In Mexico, in my area, it's more traditional. It's more like, okay, you got dressed and you go to enjoy the party in some big salon or some big hacienda, I don't know. And it's more formal. Here it's more like crazy. Let's go do it. And even I go to some weddings and people is already drunk in the wedding, and then I am like, wow, this is another level. But it's beautiful. I like it. I am excited when I see that. Okay, one thing that we have here in Serbia and in Yucatan, we have something that se over Hatzaha. Hatzaha, it's a Mayan word from the Mayas, because I am Maya. This Hatzaha is like the bad window, the bad windy moment. You know that when here in Serbia you have the Promaya. When I arrive here and I see that every window is like this, okay, you can open like this and you can open like normal, but every window is like this. The windows, you know, like this, and you close the door, and I am like, why don't you open the window good like this and you open the door that the wind can pass and you can enjoy your day? And here it is like, like, man, but here is hot, it's summer, and I am like, oh my god, I need clima, I need aire acondicionado or something like that. And no, I am, why, I can't believe it. Then they told me Promaya, and I asked, what's Promaya? It's like the wind that the air is passing, it's windy, and you can get sick. And I am like, okay, and that is not good. Then in my brain I create like, okay, in Yucatan, when you open the window and you open the window and the door, and it starts to be windy, we'd say, okay, this is the Hatzaha. Hatzaha is the air that is coming before a storm, before some bad weather. Storms, hurricanes, something like that, is the Hatzaha, and you can feel the smell of the rain. Here in Serbia it's not, but I see that it's similar between Promaya and the Hatzaha, or mal aire, or bad windy day, or something like that. For me that is so particular, and I always say, maybe is the Mayan Promaya. In Yucatan is Hatzaha, and here in Serbia is the Promaya. Number 4. Well, when in Yucatan or in Mexico, when your mother is angry with you, appears the legend, La Chancla. La Chancla is the legend in Mexico because it's like, oh yeah, hey you man, what are you doing? I don't like, what are you doing? And your mother going bam 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 in your body, you know, in your ass, and it's like, oh mommy, and you start here in Serbia. And when I saw that conflict, it's like the grandma comes with this, or your mother come with this, and it's like, oh man, take it easy. So here we have the main weapons of mom or grandma, or maybe the father también can be angry too. So in Mexico we have la chancla that is coming like pop. And here in Serbia I saw that they are using this. Oh my god, has to be heavy. And last, number 5, is that we used to criticize or to be angry with own products. For example, in Mexico, what I noticed is that in Mexico we say, oh man, Chicharito Hernandez is so bad, Chicharito Hernandez is this, Hugo Sanchez was bad, everything, and we are growing up with that, like, oh man, I don't know, our singers, they are bad, or tequila Corona beer is bad, or tequilas are some good, some bad, and I am like, wow, I grow with that. Then when I arrived and I start to meet people, to know people from, I don't know, Serbia, from Bosnia, from Hungary, from Italy, and blah, 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 they tell you when they see you, where are you from? I'm Mexican. Televisa presenta. No. Okay, even we Mexicans, we hate Televisa. It's like, oh God, Televisa and the soap operas, we are like, I don't want to watch that. We were watching that with our mothers because, 10 years, 11, 12, 15, 20. But we are not like, oh man, you're from Mexico, Televisa presenta, tell us something about that. At least we are not so like that. And for example, here, and Mexicans, they say, oh man, Mexico, it's not good, it's like this, it's like that. I want to go to Europe, I want to go to USA, to go to Canada, to work there and to enjoy the life and blah, blah, blah. Here in Serbia, I see that it's like, and I say something about, I don't know, some Jovic or some football player, they say, well, he was good, and they say, no, he was bad, and this is like, I'm like, what the hell is, no, yes, and then I say, this beer is very good. Oh man, you are drinking shit. It's like, no, it's not good. And I'm like, and I see that we have some similar, maybe it's in all the world, maybe it's not just between Mexicans, maybe it's from everybody. Sometimes we are not happy with what we have. When I really appreciate what I had, is when I left it. When I arrived here in Serbia, I start to say, wow, I miss Spanish, I miss my Mexico, I miss the telenovelas, I didn't watch, but I miss to turn on the TV and to see some, I don't know, commercial saying, esta noche Leopoldo estará sentado viendo a Ana María, diciéndole, yo soy tu madre. Extraño eso, se extraña, huevos. In some moment it's like, oh my god, I miss this. I can't believe it. I can't. Then you start to miss the shitty Corona beer. You start to miss everything. And when you see that when a Mexican is speaking bad about your country, yes, you're right. Mexico's this, Mexico's that, Mexico. But when somebody from outside says to you, hey man, I see that in Mexico you have this, and you're like, man, you don't know nothing. And you say like, why is like that? I don't understand, and I feel that we have that similarities because sometimes it's like, oh man, you have this, and for example, when some friend I say, because Serbia has this, no, you can't say that. But when they are speaking between them, they say the same, and they, yes, you're right. For example, Mexican wants to go to USA, the Serbian wants to go to Germany, Austria, or somewhere else outside, abroad. Or us, Mexicans, we want to always go somewhere else. But not to stay in Mexico, and in the end, this is the message. When you are outside of your place, you start to miss more and more and more. And in the end, when you buy your ticket to come back to Mexico, you say, or to your country, you say, this is a happy day for me. Cheers! Vidimo se posle. Brate moj.